Alright, so one of the first videos I made here on the channel was about the WNBA and how they just hate Caitlin Clark. And pretty much in that video, I talked about how the WNBA was a complete poverty franchise, okay? They lose money every year, they fly Spirit Airlines, and they have their team dinners at fucking Waffle House. But then comes Caitlin Clark, okay? This girl right here, and she has single-handedly saved the entire WNBA. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Are they still losing money? Yeah. Are they still irrelevant? Yeah. But relative to how shitty they were before, they've experienced a massive amount of success, and that is all thanks to Caitlin Clark. And the people who are benefiting the most from this are the actual players themselves, okay? Ever since Caitlin Clark joined the WNBA, she has made them a shit ton of money, which means that they can now pay their players more, pay their coaching staff more, give them better facilities and commodities. Overall, making players in the WNBA lives better. Pretty much, to put it simply, Caitlin Clark saved the entire WNBA. Okay, let's just be honest here. Within the next, 5 years, they would have been, disbanded if Caitlin Clark didn't get drafted. So now, based off of that, you probably assume that WNBA players are thankful, right? You know, they didn't get shit before Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark comes along, gives them fucking private jets. You would think that they would be grateful that the league is evolving and getting recognition. But, no, that is not the case. As a matter of fact, Caitlin Clark is probably, the first white woman in history to experience racism. Not only does she literally get physically targeted during games, but social media analysts and journalists love to undermine her greatness whenever they can. And we've seen it all over social media. Remember when they said she had pretty privilege? What the fuck? Look at her, bro. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to be mean, but let's be completely objective here. Her looks are not giving her any type of privilege, especially in fucking basketball politics. And that right there is a perfect example of how people try and grasp at straws to undermine Caitlin Clark. Because, dude, the WNBA has some baddies, okay? The women are fucking hot. Look at Cameron Brink, okay? This chick looks like a fucking 6-foot sorority girl, and they want to say the female version of fucking Rick Owens has pretty privilege? No. There's this one WNBA legend, I guess you could say. Is she even a legend? It's the WNBA. Regardless, there's a person from the WNBA, Cheryl Swoops. She fucking hates Caitlin Clark. And every time I see her name, she is ripping on Caitlin Clark, saying she's overrated and does not deserve all the recognition. Now, the reason that Cheryl Swoops' opinion matters in the slightest is because, like I said before, she's a legend, okay? And to be fair, her career was pretty good. It was actually really fucking good. She had 4 rings and 3 MVPs. But here's the thing, okay? Despite this girl being a WNBA Hall of Famer, nobody gives a fuck. Everyone cares about the rookie Caitlin Clark and how she's tearing up the league. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, I wouldn't know who the fuck you are. Half the people who know your name wouldn't know who the fuck Cheryl Swoops is if it wasn't for your negative comments on Caitlin Clark, the player that people actually care about. And that's why I think she's salty. Okay, she's just fucking butthurt. You know, in the NBA, the NFL, all the veterans, they get their flowers, they get their respect. But not the WNBA. Okay, no one gives a shit about Cheryl Swoops or what she has to say. Then all of a sudden, a white rookie comes out of nowhere. Everyone's talking about her. Of course she's gonna be jealous. Of course she's gonna be upset. She gets 4 rings and 3 MVPs and a random white girl gets all the recognition. Oh, bam, wham, boo-hoo. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. The reason Caitlin Clark is making the WNBA popular is because she's fun to watch. Every other WNBA player is boring as shit to watch, and that is all it is. It's not fucking pretty privilege. It's not white privilege. It's not any of that schizophrenic bullshit. It is because she's a good basketball player, and the WNBA fucking sucks and no one enjoys it. That is why. Now, like I said before, while Cheryl Swoops might be retired, there are plenty of current WNBA players who don't like Caitlin Clark as well. Now, you're probably wondering, why would WNBA players get mad at someone who got them private jets, more viewers, and better commodities? I don't know. I don't fucking know. If I had to take a guess, it's probably because they just lack self-awareness. Ever since Caitlin Clark got drafted, the WNBA has had a lot of newfound fame, okay? A lot more people give a shit about the WNBA. Then this newfound fame gets to these WNBA players' heads. They think that people actually give a shit about them. Then they get mad at Caitlin Clark for having all the recognition, but they're too fucking stupid to realize that the only reason anyone gives a shit about them is because of Caitlin Clark. And if it's not that, they're just jealous because she's white. What else could it be? And like I said before, these players make this abundantly clear, whether it's in post-game interviews or targeting her during actual games. And it's just fucking hilarious because it's you don't even deserve it. Nobody watches the WNBA. Caitlin Clark comes along, literally gives you guys an audience, fucking revolutionizes the league, and you guys are complaining? What? Hello? Because the most exciting player in the league is getting a lot of recognition? Is that not just fucking logical? And don't get me wrong, it's totally fine to be jealous. I understand where they're coming from. Caitlin Clark is a fucking rookie, but it's you're an adult. Grow the fuck up. This is not how you handle this kind of situation. Do you know what NBA players do when they want to get more recognition? they fucking get better. Okay, they improve themselves because they want more recognition. That's how it fucking works. They don't just sit there and complain that Kyle Korver is starting over them. Okay, they improve their game and earn their spot. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's plenty of WNBA players out there who have that mentality, but the ones that are speaking on social media, targeting her during games, acting like fucking children, they're making the entire league look bad as a whole. And as a result, they're making themselves seem unlikable and Caitlin Clark even more likable. They're doing exactly the opposite of what they want to happen. So it's just like, dude, you guys are fucking the dumbasses. Fucking take what you can get. Alright, so this is the part of the video that I actually wanted to talk about, the Time Athlete of the Year, because, well, Caitlin Clark has recently been chosen as the Time Athlete of the Year. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I heard that, I was like, word. That is valid as fuck. I mean, all she did was literally save the WNBA and improve their quality of life. And she's also the first ever WNBA player in history to become the Time Magazine Athlete of the Year. So now you would probably assume that this is beneficial, right? That the WNBA would like this, that they would take this well. But no, for some reason the WNBA just loves making themselves as unlikable as possible. Here's a clip of Sheila Johnson, whoever the fuck that is. Apparently she's the owner of the Mystics, the new, whatever fucking team that is, right? Either way, here's a clip of her talking about Caitlin Clark winning Times Magazine's Athlete of the Year.
It has taken the WNBA almost 28 years to get to the point where we are now. And this year, something clicked with the WNBA, and it's because of the draft of the players that came in. It's just not Caitlin Clark.
Alright, so just about everything she said would be totally correct if she wasn't completely wrong. Like, is she really trying to act like anyone gives a shit about the 2024 WNBA rookies? I'm sure that Caitlin Clark's draft class is very, very talented, but name 5 players other than Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You fucking can't.
It's Reese. We have so much talent out there that has been unrecognized. And I don't think we can just pin it on one player.
Except you literally can. When Caitlin Clark plays, the average viewership for WNBA games is twice the amount versus when she's not playing. So when one player brings in the vast majority of your audience, how are you not gonna pin it on her? Like, what the fuck? Now, if you thought, oh, that was bullshit, wait till what she says next.
The Caitlin Clark effect. Why do you think that has been the case?
Well, I want to be very diplomatic about this. It's just the structure of the way media plays out race.
Oh my god, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You wanna know why the Caitlin Clark effect is a thing? Because the motherfucker hits 30-foot bombs, okay? She passes like fucking Magic Johnson. Before Caitlin Clark, the only WNBA highlights we would see on ESPN were like Brittany Griner's 2 dunks a season and that one girl who did like a fucking 360 layup. So to say that all of this is because she's white is just fucking crazy. As a matter of fact, dude, if Caitlin Clark's name was really just like Sharquisha Williams and she was fucking black as shit, I bet you she would be even more popular. Because no white people would even be salty about it. They would just appreciate a great female athlete.
I feel really bad because I've seen so many players of color that are equally as talented. Where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said, the WNBA is the league of the year because of all the talent that we have?
Because that's not what the fucking award is. What are you even saying right now? That's like saying, why not make LeBron James the Athlete of the Year? Let's just put the entire NBA there and make it the League of the Year. Like what? And even if that was the award, I'd honestly disagree. I don't think that the WNBA deserves the League of the Year. They're still losing money. I think Caitlin Clark getting all the recognition is totally deserved. She literally is the WNBA. It's kind of like LeBron in the 2007 Cavs, okay? It wasn't the Cavaliers, it was LeBron and the Cavs. And the same shit goes for Caitlin, okay? It's not the WNBA, it's Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, because the WNBA fucking sucks.
Because when you just keep singling out one player, it creates hard feelings. We have got to operate and become stronger as a league and respect everybody that's playing.
Yeah, let's also give every single player a participation award too. Like, what the fuck are you even trying to say? I genuinely don't get her fucking point. Time Magazine has an award for the most influential person of the year. Okay, that means only one person can win it, not an entire fucking league of athletes. And on top of that, I think we can all agree, WNBA players included, that Caitlin Clark is the most influential WNBA player by far. Okay, she has influenced a shit ton of people to enjoy and watch the WNBA. So how the fuck is she not gonna win the reward? What the fuck do you disagree with? You're just salty because she's white? Like, hello? Because she's getting a lot of recognition?
We have got to be careful because we're now entering into a new political climate. We do not want to draw attention to ourselves in a negative way to have anybody use it as ammunition.
It's crazy that she says that because the entire WNBA, her included, has done a terrible job of that. They have given me a shit ton of ammo.
We all need to sit down, and I think our leadership with our commissioner, she needs to sit down and even bring a psychologist in, I don't know, but talk to the players and how we resolve the issues that we're going through.
What racist problem does the WNBA have except against Caitlin Clark for being white? Like genuinely. You know, I understand the sexism card because they're fucking women, but what racism is taking place? Because Caitlin Clark won Time Magazine Athlete of the Year? Like, hello? She's the best fucking rookie. Like, what do you mean? That was just a logical decision.
Because not only what's going through with the WNBA is happening in society.
All right, just shut the fuck up. Her haircut is like pissing me off, dude. What is... Caitlin Clark also made a statement in an interview after she won Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, pretty much just like saying, hey, there's a lot of black athletes that we need to praise in the WNBA. But it's like, dude, you won an award. They fucking accept your flowers. Like, she shouldn't have to do that. And it's just like, it's just kind of sad, you know? Like, fuck, if she... Whatever. Honestly, dude, if I was black, I'd be offended. I'm like, dude, I'm not a fucking Make-A-Wish kid. You don't need to like shout me out. Like, relax. I don't know. I feel like they're like pitying them. I don't even know, dude. That's probably gonna be the video, guys. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. Moral of the video, be content with who you are. Don't let other people's opinions affect you. And yeah, that's about it. That's gonna be the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope I educated at least one of you. And yeah, peace out. Love you all. Bye.
Pooh Shicey, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really